Hi everybody, it's me. I figured I haven't posted a video in a while and I wanted to say, well, for one, thanks everybody on Facebook for your happy birthday wishes. And yeah, it's my birthday, fuck whenever. I'm getting old. God damn it! Can somebody make this aging thing stop? I mean, it's not that I don't want to be a wrinkly or whatever, it's just, everything just, it's going so fast and so slow simultaneously. Anyway, enough of that. I kind of wanted to touch on a subject that's kind of been on my mind, but it's been something I've been kind of leery about talking about because bringing up these types of topics tends to be very divisive. Because let's face it, we're in a culture where if you're not with us, you're against us. If you believe one bad thing, then you believe all the bad things. If you disagree with this thing, then it's because you don't believe in any of it and you're a bad person. We have that sort of shit going on. Which, hey, is not cool. And, I don't know. It's like I've been talking on Tumblr about how, yeah, a guy can have shitty ideas, but if he's not breaking the law, then you're not entitled to assault that person. You know, the whole Nazi punching thing? Like, personally, I don't agree with a fucking thing that guy says. I will probably never meet that guy. I'll probably never talk to him. The shit he says is stupid. It literally has no effect on my life. But just because I disagree with everything he says, and just because I believe that some of the things that he says are disgusting, doesn't mean that I support punching him in the face. Because it's a kind of thing where these things get blown out of proportion very easily. If you slap a label on somebody and say, well, it's okay to punch those people, then I hope you never have an unpopular opinion. I really hope that. Because that's the kind of culture you're breeding. A culture in which disagreement gets the shit beat out of you. And if you're cheering that a man is afraid to leave his house because people are violently attacking him because he has some shitty ideas, not only are you not changing his mind, you're probably making people sympathize with him who would rather not. Like me. I don't want to sympathize with a guy with such shitty ideas, but if you're punching him in the face, what kind of horrible human being looks at a situation where one guy says something shitty and then gets punched in the face and you're supposed to cheer about it? That's absurd. I mean, again, I don't agree with a fucking word he says, but it's silencing the conversation. Like, yeah, you're probably never going to change that guy's mind, but you're not going to change his mind by punching him in the face either. Anyway, along those lines, like all the recent SJW climate has really made me rethink the way that I was thinking about things and the way that I was trying to go about things. One, like, it's okay for me to not like something that somebody else says, but it's also okay for them to say it even if I don't like it. I don't have to like it. Just because they said it doesn't mean I have to agree with it. And another thing is, like, there seems to be this whole sort of cop-out, I guess you could say, in society. It's like, oh, certain people have to be held to a certain standard, but then certain other people don't because they're oppressed or whatever. And the thing with that is, sorry my hand's shaking, but the thing with that is, if you are treating someone as lesser because they're oppressed, then aren't you the one oppressing them? Like, if a bunch of brown guys rape a woman and you're saying, oh, well, they're brown people, they're oppressed, so let's not talk about this. We don't want the brown people to look bad. Then never fucking talk to me about rape culture ever again. Because if you think it's okay for some people to rape some other people because of your progressive stack, then I'm sorry. You're not progressive. In fact, you're trying to be so forward that you're walking backwards. When I was a kid and I was growing up, you treated people like people. And if people treated you like shit, you returned the favor, or you didn't associate with them. But I never really grew up with this idea that because someone has a different skin color than me, that means we are somehow inherently different. Or that because of my skin color, I am somehow inherently evil or guilty or whatever. Like, a lot of this shit doesn't make sense to me. And, like, when people try to explain it, it's like a lot of buzzwords. And yeah, it sounds very nice and flowery, but nothing's really being said, as far as I understand. And maybe I'm just not getting it. But if you can't communicate in a way that the standard person is going to get what you're saying, then you're not really communicating what you want with the people you want to reach. And if you're doing it in an aggressive way, then yeah, people are going to shut you out. And you could say that's tone policing, but I'm saying that if you want me to respect what you say, you have to give me a reason to respect it. Because I don't know you from fucking anybody else. Why should I listen to you? Why should you listen to me? If you're yelling in my face, I'm not going to listen to you, because you're setting off my anxiety. 1, I have no idea about your life experiences. 2, you have no idea about mine. We're strangers, and if you're just yelling at me, I'm going to leave, because people scare me enough as it is. So, yeah. This is my rambly rabble rousing or whatever, I guess. So, have a nice night, everybody.